Assalamu alaikum people. Today we're going to talk about 17 ways of distinguishing yourself from other men. My name is Muhammad Hassan Khan and let's get down to business. So, the first tip is that you need to be clean. You need to present a clean and groomed and hygienic persona. Many men seem to forget the importance of this. As I mentioned, I made a specific video on this earlier, but it's essential, it's paramount to a man's personality, right? Second is uprooting your sense of style. You need to have a good sense of style. I know I don't look like I'm stylish because in reality I'm not. But when I mean a sense of style, I mean wearing clothes that fit, not that are too tight or too loose, because most men, especially in the West, they wear clothes that are too loose, too baggy. But those don't look really like a gentleman. A gentleman has fitted clothes, like has a fitted shirt, has a fitted pant, has good shoes, has a good watch, everything like that. That's second. Third, be polite. Most men are very rude. You should not be rude to anybody unless or until people are rude to you. And even then, you can take the high road. Third thing is always keep moving forward, regardless of what other people say or other people do. Always move forward because forward is the only way life will take you, right? Whether it's in the positive, whether it's in the negative. You need to understand the importance of moving forward and improving yourself and ameliorating your personality and your sense of style and everything. Number five is realize your limits by pushing yourself because you can only push yourself after you've realized your limits. Sorry for this, let me just turn it down. Right, so you can only realize your limits once you push them, right? So knowing your limits and knowing your weaknesses and knowing your strengths, as I made another video on this earlier, is very, very important to distinguishing yourself from a man. Because most of these people, most of these guys, most of these men, they don't know what their limits are because they've never pushed themselves to that limit, right? Number six is you should not complain because if you complain, then you're not really a man. That is more of a feminine trait. And call me misogynistic or whatever, but it is. Real men don't complain. Like, have you seen our fathers complain? Have you seen any famous celebrity who's the epitome of a man? They don't complain. Have you seen any CEO? They deal with the situation and they take life at face value and they move forward with it. They don't complain. Complaining is for the weak. I forgot the number, so we're just gonna carry on. Consistency, the next one is. Consistency is essential because if you have consistency, you have everything. You have a goal because in essence, you need to have a goal, right? And that's the other point. Ambition. You need to have an ambition. You need to have something that keeps you motivated, keeps you moving forward. That is something that takes you to another level, right? And that's something that you need to realize for yourself. What is your ambition? Dedication is another one. You need to have dedication to your craft, to your whatever stuff that you're doing, whether you're a computer scientist, you're creating a website, whether you're, um, I don't know, whether you're a football player, whatever. Dedication takes immense amount of dedication to be the best at something. Dedication and consistency kind of go hand in hand, but I put it separately because it's separate terms. So you need to start, you need to finish what you start, and you need to have the dedication and consistency enough to get there. And that's something that's not natural, but that is something that you can develop later on. Another thing is you need to work hard. It ties back into the dedication and consistency and ambition route. But hard work will never go to waste, depending on what you put your hard work to. If you continue that consistency, if you continue that, right, you will lead somewhere. You will get to the place that you're looking for if you keep consistent, if you have the dedication, and if you put in the hard work. Obviously, if you have an ambition. you're gonna get there. You need to deal with failures because a lot of, as men, we are very, very privy to failures. Failures by women, failures by our bosses, failures by universities, failure by studies, whatever. We are used to failures, but not many people know how to take them. Especially not many people know how to take them and make them into the most positive thing that they can achieve. I've had a lot of failures in my life, which I look back to, and yeah, I do have some regrets, but at the same time, I don't. Because if I don't have regrets because of the fact that they made me what I am. They made me the kind of man that I am right now. They made me understand the importance of time. They made me understand the importance of money. They made me understand the importance of a bunch of different things, right? So you need to learn how to deal with failures. I will make another video on this. Believe you're the best because you have to understand that in your mind you will not accomplish anything if you're not confident enough, and you can't be confident unless or until you believe that you can do it. And the only way you can believe you can do it is by believing you're the best. But don't let it confuse yourself with arrogance, because arrogance is like putting other people down while stepping yourself up. Don't do that. Nobody will like you for that. But be confident. Confidence is uprooting yourself while taking everyone along with you. Never being satisfied. You should not be satisfied with what you got. As a man in today's society, whatever you have is not enough. You always need to have something more. Make this a passion in your life that you always have to have something that is more. You always have to have a goal that you're chasing. If you're a billionaire at the age of 20, you can aspire to be a trillionaire by the age of 30. So the hustle never stops, right? For men, you need to understand what your needs are and what your desires and wants are. Because once you understand what your needs are, that is something that you have to fulfill no matter what you do, no matter what anybody else says. That is something that you have to do in order to survive, like home, food, warmth, whatever, right? What about your desires? Fulfilling your desires will always keep you motivated. So make small goals. It's called a method called kaizen. You reward yourself with small goals after accomplishing small tasks. That's a Japanese term. It's amazing. Read on it. But you need to understand your desires, and you need to motivate yourself with your desires by applying them and by achieving them, right? Um, lastly, lastly, you need to, as a man, the most important factor is that you need to be a realist and not an idealist, because the difference between an idealist is a dreamer. A realist is a doer. You need to be a doer rather than a dreamer, because you can dream as much as you want. If you don't put in the hard work, if you don't have an ambition, if you don't have consistency, if you don't have dedication, you're not going to get anywhere in life, right? And those four are the basic things a man should have. And this, in terms of a mindset, is just as basic, right? You need to be a realist. You need to put yourself in the shoes of the current world instead of dreaming 250 years ago that, oh, what if I was there at that time? Yeah, that's not gonna matter because you're not there now. You're here. Be present in the moment and be a realist. Have realistic goals, have realistic ideals, have realistic ways of talking to people, and have realistic understanding that you can do different kinds of stuff that makes you understand the importance of life. That is enough for today, guys. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and comment if you have any requests or ideas on videos I can make in the future or about my teaching persona. Please let me know. As always, I'll link my socials below for the same reason. You can comment and you can tell me the ideas and evaluate me. I'd much welcome that. So please, guys, make sure to do that, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.